Hi, this is Nate Barlow from Team Logic IT of Ellicott City and BWI in Maryland. Today, we are going to talk about one of the biggest and most frequent cybersecurity threats facing businesses, phishing and spear phishing. A phishing email is an email that looks like it came from a legitimate source, like a bank or a popular online retailer. But in reality, it's a fake email designed to trick you into giving away your personal information, like your login credentials or your credit card number. Spear phishing is a more sophisticated form of phishing. Instead of sending out a generic email to a bunch of people, the attacker does some research on their target and tailors the email to that individual. They might use personal information they found online, like the person's name or job title, to make the email seem more legitimate. So, how can you recognize a phishing or spear phishing email? Cybercriminals often use tactics such as spoofing hyperlinks and websites to deceive you into thinking you are clicking on a legitimate link. By hovering your cursor over the link in the email, you can often see the actual URL destination. If the link doesn't match the text that appears when you hover over it, it's likely that the link has been spoofed. Another red flag to look out for is an incorrect email address, or one that looks correct or genuine, but is still different. The problem is that cybercriminals can easily spoof email addresses, making them appear authentic. In many cases, the email will contain a typographical error or a single misplaced letter or number that may not be noticeable at first glance. For instance, the attacker may use a 0 in place of the alphabet O. That's why it's critical to inspect email addresses closely and never take them at face value. Cybercriminals often use unsolicited emails that contain an attachment as a way to deliver malware to your device. They may try to create a false sense of urgency or importance to convince you to download or open the attachment without thinking twice about it. This is why it's important to be cautious when receiving such emails, and to always examine or scan the attachment before downloading or opening it. Remember, one malicious downloaded link can lead to a major security breach for you or your organization. One of the most effective tools in our arsenal in countering phishing attacks is email filtering. By using advanced algorithms and machine learning, we're able to detect and block suspicious emails before they even reach your inbox. The blocked emails can be safely viewed and released, if genuine, in a quarantined area. This is an important first line of defense against phishing and spear phishing attacks. Another strategy to prevent these attacks is to educate your employees on how to recognize and avoid phishing emails. Ongoing employee training is critical for this, which enables an end user to pinpoint the subtle differences between a genuine email and a phishing email, when both may look the same. Our security experts provide training tutorials over short videos to help your team identify the warning signs of a phishing email, such as suspicious links, requests for personal information, and urgent deadlines. We also recommend using multi-factor authentication. MFA requires a user to provide more than one form of identification, like a password and a fingerprint, before they can access sensitive information. This is a powerful tool against phishing attacks, because even if an attacker manages to steal a user's login credentials, they won't be able to access the account without the second form of authentication. Finally, we recommend conducting regular security assessments to identify vulnerabilities in your systems and processes. We also help businesses harden their defenses with phishing simulation training so that everyone in the organization is familiarized with phishing emails and attacks. This can help you stay ahead of potential threats and ensure that your defenses are up to date and effective. At Team Logic IT, we take a comprehensive approach to cybersecurity, using a combination of technology and strategy to keep your business safe from phishing and spear phishing attacks. Contact us today if you're interested in learning more about our services or have any questions.